Lindsay.
Okay. So to start, I'd like everyone to have a better understanding of my story by spending a moment in my shoes. So I'm going to describe a scenario, and when I instruct you to turn around and look behind you, I want you to do that, like physically. And then while I'm describing everything, I want you to kind of like picture yourself in that moment and just go with it. So picture yourself walking to class, and you see a friend of yours, so you stop to chat. And you say, "Hi, how are you?" "Oh, I'm just walking to class." Now turn around. Okay. Now picture yourself walking to your first class, and right before you walk through the door, you get an uneasy feeling. So once again, you turn around. Oh wait, so when you turn around, just do like one little like turn around then.
I was envisioning myself walking through. I was like,
Look behind the information.
Don't.
Okay. Should I start that?
You want to start again?
I'll start that bit over.
Okay. Don't start filming again though, because I'll just go.
So should I just keep it rolling?
Yes.
Keep it rolling.
Okay. So first you imagine you're walking to class at the beginning of the day, and you see a friend of yours, and you stop to chat, and you say, "Hey, how are you?" So you turn around. Okay. So then you're picturing yourself walking to your first class, and right before you walk through the door, you get an uneasy feeling. So you turn around. Okay. After class, you're in line for lunch at the caf, and you have this feeling that you're being watched. So turn around. Okay. Later that day, it's dark, and you're walking to your car alone. By this time, your anxiety has built up, and you feel a little paranoid. You've almost made it to your car. Now turn around. Okay. So you're probably wondering when it's going to happen, when you're finally going to see that thing that you're afraid of, the thing that's been giving you anxiety. And you're not going to see it. And if you continue to live in my shoes, you're still not going to see it. You just go day by day with the paranoia rebuilding itself up with each day. Let's flash back to where the paranoia started. It started with a phone call from my teammates at my junior college that I attended. "Allie, we have something to tell you." They told me that our assistant coach was being inappropriate with them on their plane ride to Maine for a summer camp they were working at. He was touching them inappropriately and saying things that made my skin crawl. Since they were on a plane, they had nowhere to go. Once they landed, they called me, and I told them to tell someone at the camp. And they did, and we thought that that would be the end of it. But it didn't stop there. It continued for my teammates at the camp, and when they came back, the behavior continued for us at our private practices. These practices were reserved for a few of us on the team who wanted extra training. We had to pay our assistant coach for these extra instructions. The inappropriate words and too close for comfort situations continued for a couple months. At the time, we felt like we couldn't do anything because he was our trainer and we were paying him, so we felt a little powerless. Finally, the four of us agreed to do something, so we told the athletic director at the college, who immediately took action and fired our assistant coach the very next day. We didn't want this issue to bring a lot of attention, so we asked the athletic director not to share our experiences with the rest of the team. And still to this day, they don't know why our assistant coach left the college. Despite our request for privacy, people in the athletic department found out, and we were advised to go to counseling. The group therapy actually helped, and the four of us met on a regular basis to talk and see how everything was going. After hearing about how everyone was coping, I realized we shared similar feelings, especially the paranoia of what was to come. So we all bought pepper spray. I even took self-defense classes. None of us could shake the feeling that something might happen, though, and that he might lash out in anger. And then the calls started. Almost every week, one by one, we'd each get a call from him. Whoever got the call first would warn the rest of us. Then the rumors started spreading. He was saying that we manipulated the athletic staff into firing him because he favored other players, or even saying that our head coach was jealous of him. He was banned from the college and was ordered by the campus police to stay away from us. Months went by and the calls became less frequent, and we were able to numb ourselves to the rumors, but the paranoia stayed with us. It made practice feel different. It made the sport we loved feel different. Sexual harassment and sexual assault are awful things, and I would never wish that upon anyone, and yet it happens to people every single day. Every 2 minutes, an American is sexually assaulted. There are about 237,868 victims of sexual assault each year, and approximately 2/3 of those assaults are committed by someone known to the victim. There are a lot of different campaigns out there trying to raise awareness about sexual assault, but something that I think is necessary is educating people and adults on what is appropriate and inappropriate behavior and when it is time to take action. I think if my teammates and I were reminded that inappropriate behavior is never okay, we could have ended it quicker and maybe wouldn't have dealt with the aftershocks of the incident and the feelings of helplessness and the regret of not speaking up. It's hard to describe going through something like this. We felt like we were almost brainwashed into letting it happen for so long. We just wanted to improve our athletic careers, and instead we were given memories that make me shudder and feel disgusted. Of course, there are many organizations that deal with prevention, and when I tried to find one that specialized in educating people about boundaries, I didn't find too many results. So I hope that one day there will be an organization that focuses on educating the